Baby, can you hear it? It's the sound of my breaking heart. Brian Siegel. Brian Siegel is back with a band called Prophet, and I'll tell you, it was a hell of a damn hard time. That doesn't look very good, that. It's hard to find logos because I like to find the true logo of the band, and that was a bit difficult to do. That had to come off a tiny little album cover because we're doing the band Prophet today. And is it called The Sound of a Breaking Heart? But Brian Siegel, I love him. You know what Brian Siegel does, and it's just a one, and I thank him so much for this, is what he does is, he's subscribed to the channel. He hits the likesies, the thumbsy upsies, he comments, and then what he does is he'll hit the links that I provide in each and every one of my videos because I do viewer requests. I do 1% me and 99% you. And what he does is he hits that link and he donates money to me. And then what he does is he says, Shane, thank you for this, but could you do this? And I do them. And that's what we're here to do. I know with Brian Siegel, I'm going to get some good time hard rock, hair rock. I know this. I know when I see a request from Brian Siegel, it's going to be some kind of obscure far back song that I've never heard before from the AOR or the melodic rock or something like that era. And we are here, Prophet, Sound of a Breaking Heart. Let's do it now. This is the channel changer, takes us into the official video here. Yes, yes, we go for our wonderful friend, Brian. I almost goofed your name there, and the reason for that is because I know you as Brian Siegel, and when I try to just say half names, I feel weird about it because you're Brian Siegel to me. That's one word, Brian Siegel. Okay, here we go. This is a nighttime rocker outside, hair blowing, drums. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Don't get me by that mic stand.
Too many times I've been given the warning, led to believe that I wouldn't be used. Sometimes the more that I give, the more that I lose.
Good. Sensual bass there.
Fooling myself, this could only get better. How could I ever have been so blind? To look at you with my heart instead of my eyes.
She's in her t-shirt getting ready for bed, and he called her.
Here's the sound of a breaking heart as it tears itself in two. No one can hear the sound of a breaking heart, all the pain it puts you through.
The pain it puts you through. Not a single trench coat either. It's a nighttime video outside, no trench coats.
Too many times I've been given no reason. What's the leader when so bad? The dream faded away with all that we
Handsome fellas, they had 1985 in the palm of their hands.
but no one hears the sound of a breaking heart as it tears itself.
They always had to have the lady laying in the bed, right?
Hear the sound
Sleepy.
of a breaking heart.
I've got a hangover. I was at the bar till 2.
You can hear the sound of a breaking heart tear itself into.
We got some fluff balls too, all of them.
It's a
They're all curlies.
game. Telling yourself that you've got nothing to lose, and you're the one to blame. Someday someone is gonna die.
See, I told you she was at the bar. You didn't believe me. Look at that. She's 15 wines in.
But no one hears the sound of a breaking heart.
I like a more solid tambourine on that, but See, and that was her about midnight at the bar.
A breaking heart and the pain it puts you through. You can hear the sound of a breaking heart. Oh,
She's got good pipes.
the sound of a breaking heart as it tears itself into.
You can hear the sound of the breaking heart as it tears itself in two. I can tell you, would you guys like to know the reason for a breaking heart? It's very simple, as it's been explained to me through thought and mind. She's just waiting for her beloved, her equally vibrating beloved, right? The things that you do in your life might not connect with someone on their path in life. You could come together and be together because you guys, oh, he loves Star Wars and he loves Bananarama and he loves all these things, but people change. People change, and when they do, the vibrations change. So you have to find those who vibrate on the same level as you, basically. And that's how you find love again. So what happens when that breakup happens is you already know what that breakup's going to do. You already know that breakup's going to happen because you've already said in your mind, I'm not happy. I'm not happy here. I'll put on a front and pretend I am, but I'm not very happy. Until you find that, you say, oh my God, Michelle, let me tell you about Kevin. My God, he makes my dreams come true. Every damn night is hot in bed. Just a real good time with Kevin. Larry, we were together for 15 years. It's just, there was no changing. There was no vibrating higher. There was no living a better life of any kind of way with Larry. Right? So what say you? Get in the comments below and tell me what you think of Prophet and the sound of a breaking heart. No one likes that, but it does happen. And until you find that right thing. Get down there and tell me, good, great, fantastic, Shane, I'm a huge fan of Prophet. I'll tell you the ins, the outs, and the ups and downs. I'll tell you how many albums. I do believe they had 2 albums. It could have been even 3 albums they put out. All-time favorite songs, all-time favorite albums. Were you lucky enough to see Prophet at some point? This is from 1988, so, get back there. If you're still alive, get back there and tell me what you thought of them in concert, okay? Or you say, not good, not great, it's just not my cup of tea, Shane. Don't want it, don't need it. I mean, I give the hair rock and all that, all the credit in the world. In 1988, this should have been a pretty popular song, but there was a lot of popular songs in 1988, so this just didn't cut the mustard. Don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? And I am sweating like a horse pig. I'm telling you, it's coming on. Don't look at my breasts. There we go. All right, we're swinging out of here, Brian. You've done a fine job. Let's go. Let's get on it, and let's get sharing this sucker. Let's say, you haven't heard of Shane? You don't know who he is? Well, let me introduce you. That's what you do. Let me introduce you, bud. Let me really lay it down to you. Getting out of here. Prophet.